Today I'm going to show you my Massey Ferguson 240s. This is the version that's built overseas by Uzel, U-Z-E-L, I don't know how you say it. Basically it's the 240, same 240 that's been around for forever. When I first bought this tractor, there wasn't a whole lot of information online as far as YouTube videos or anything showing you how to start it up, or what the levers do and how the draft works and how the float works and all that happy stuff. Massey does some unique stuff with their hydraulics, which Americans tend to have a problem with sometimes. But if you're a reasonably intelligent human being, smart enough to run a tractor, you can figure out their hydraulics. So stick around and we'll do a startup and I'll show you how it works. Alright, well, let's hop up in the cab. Let's hop up in the seat and I'll show you how it works, show you what the controls do. Alright, so here we are. We're up in the driver's seat, and there's steering wheel. I'm trying to film this with one hand here. You got your throttle here, steering wheel, key switch, lights. Mine stopped working a while ago. Here's your idiot light, bank. Down here you got your e-brake. Got your gear shifter, low and high right here, brake, foot throttle, and then your clutch over here. This is a two-stage clutch, so if you push it halfway down, the hydraulics will still run, but it takes it out of gear. If you push it all the way down, hydraulics stop working totally, and you can switch with your diverter valve right here, this guy right here, which since mine it didn't come with the front loader, they add that to so you can have front and rear hydraulics to operate implements and stuff. Problem with it is you can't run it both at the same time, so if you're doing hay and stuff like that, it kind of gets old. You tend to want to have a hydrostatic. Over here you got your transport, your position control. This is all 3-point lift stuff here, and then you got your draft to effort control. To run the front hydraulics, this needs to be all the way back, yellow handle, and then your position control needs to be all the way back to constant pumping, and that's how you run your front end loader. Then you'll see a detent, and it'll kick out of there, and you work your diverter valve, move this lever, and you can run your front hydraulics. Take it out, move your diverter valve. There's probably a sequence, that's just how I do it. I'm probably wrong, but move your diverter valve. Once you push your clutch all the way in and you deactivate your hydro pump, your diverter valve comes unloaded, so I don't think it matters, but that's kind of what you're looking at there. And then from the seat view, you got your implement back there. Right now this is a land plane. I got a gravel driveway. It's about a ½ mile long, and I have to work on it quite often just because every time it rains I get potholes. But let's start it up. Alright, so the first thing you do when you start this thing up is you're going to make sure you're in neutral. This is free floating, and then you got a low high select, and you're going to make sure that's dead in the center. If it's not, it will not start. You're going to have to push the clutch in and the brake down. I'm sorry for the squeaks, but you're going to have to get this brake down, and it's got I think a brake and a clutch switch. I know it's got a brake, so if your brake ain't pushed down, it ain't going to start. So then you got the fuel cutoff right here, and this is the thing that got me when I first got my tractor, is I didn't know what that was. It's not really labeled, and it's this guy right here, and it probably at one time had a knob on there, but this one's long gone. You're going to push this thing all the way in when you go to start it. So just push your fuel in. Neutral. We're neutral here. We're going to push the clutch in, brake, hit the key. I think I'm gonna run the front hydraulics. So I got my clutch all the way down, diverter valve to the forward. I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna pull this all the way back, detent, keep going. Now you'll hear that pump kick on when I let off the clutch. I'll idle it up a little bit, get that hydro pump. Idle's about 750 on this tractor. Put it here. And there's our movement. It's kind of idle down to 1,000 RPM. Switch it now to the rear hydraulics. Clutch all the way down, diverter valve back, come over here, detent forward. It already came up. Up, down. I like to leave it when I shut it off with the rear hydraulics engaged, just so I'm not running that constant pump action. So that's kind of where I keep it. And turn the key off. It's a mechanical tractor, so it will continue to run key on or key off. And you go down here, pull your fuel cut off, tractor will shut off. That's all there is to it. All right, so that's pretty much the overview of how to start it up, run the hydraulics front and rear. Maybe another day I'll put a video together of me doing some work with it. It's just me filming today, so I don't have any help. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you got questions about this tractor, I've kind of had mine for over a year now, and I do like it. It's been a reliable machine. It's a 3-cylinder Perkins diesel, and the thing always starts. It's just a great tractor as far as reliability, and it gets it done. It's heavier. I used to have a Yanmar YM2000, and that was just not enough to do much of anything. So I think the biggest thing with a tractor, what I've learned is you need weight. The more weight you got, the more work you can do, and you got control over your implements. A lot of people go after that horsepower number, and I've had Ford 5 ends, 9 ends, 8 ends, 16, 17, 18 horsepower gas engines, run circles around my 20 horsepower Yanmar. So it's all about weight, I think, in the tractor game, and I like the diesel for sure, for reliability, and just it's all mechanical. It always works. Yeah, it's a good tractor. If you got questions, leave me a question in the comment, and I'll do my best to answer it. I hope this video helped you. See ya.